Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Scunthorpe. We are back halfway through the Champions League phase, and we are doing, I'd say, pretty well. So just before we get into the episode, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please do leave a like down below, comment what you think we can achieve this season, subscribe if you're enjoying everything. Do apologise about the lack of videos recently, just not got time to get editing done and things like that with starting a new job, but I'm sure I'll find a routine eventually. Since you were last with us, when we were top of the league and the league phase of the Champions League, we have dropped off very, very slightly. We are still fourth in the league, so we are still doing absolutely fantastic. 5 points away from top spot in Manchester City, who are still unbeaten. So you were last with us for our 6-1 win against Red Star. Please ignore in that video the terrible pronunciations I had. We then had a 2-2 draw with Bournemouth, which was very disappointing. 95th minute equaliser for them. We beat Porto 2-1 away from home, which is quite an impressive result. 0-0 draw with Norwich, which was very poor. But then a 1-1 draw with Manchester City, who you've seen how good they are. You saw what they did to us at the end of last season. 1-1 draw against them is absolutely brilliant. We then had a 2-1 win against Brentford, a 2-2 draw with AC Milan, which was disappointing just because we were 2-0 up. Lost it late on, which was frustrating. We then lost 3-1 to Tottenham Hotspur, which is incredibly annoying because it's just Tottenham. Before we bounced back with a 4-0 crushing of Wolves in the EFL Cup, and that was with a bit of a rotated side as well. Following that, 0-0 with Leipzig back in the Champions League away from home. I'm pretty happy with that result. And then 3-1 win against Everton and a 4-0 win against West Ham in the league, which, as you saw, leaves us in 4th place. So a pretty decent position for us to be in. In the Champions League, we currently find ourselves in 11th place. The shock of the tournament so far is Juventus down in 32nd, only picking up 2 points so far. However, you would like to think, well, I mean, I say like to think, don't really care either way, but where are they? They are playing Bayern Munich. It might not get any better for them. That's not this game. Where? Oh, here we are. So they've got RB Leipzig. It still might not get better for them. That is a tough next 2 games for Juventus. And, I mean, let's be honest. They could be struggling to get even into the playoffs at that rate. Not our concern, though. If we win today, we're back into the top 8. And we are playing Galatasaray. And our lineup to play Galatasaray, we've got Izagirre in goal, Quiroga, Julian, Branthwaite and Kolk as the back 4. We've got Darhan and Nallo in holding midfield with Bakurim on the right, Danny in the number 10, Correa on the left and Urzalak up front. Kolk bursting into the box here, gets across into Bakurim and brings it down at the far post. He loses it very cheaply, but Darhan's going to collect it. Gets down the right hand side, Quiroga puts the ball to Bakurim, who puts it into the back of the net. We lead 1-0 early on. Bakurim with the corner kick, sends it into the box, but it's headed away. Nallo brings it down, plays it back to Kolk. And then he brings it to Bakurim on the right-hand side, cuts inside, shoots. That is 2-0, and we are dominating Galatasaray. Bakurim with a corner kick, sends it into the box. It's headed up into the air. Julian nods it even further in the air. Branthwaite has beat the keeper to the ball on the line. This might get ruled out, though. Branthwaite might have been offside from that. It looks like Julian went and celebrated. So did Branthwaite not get a touch on that? We've scored the goal, but I'm not entirely sure whether Branthwaite got a touch on this. He's well onside. I think it's just the keeper messes it up. We don't care. It has gone down as Julian's goal, and he's on the ball again now. Plays it to Bakurim. And then a ball through finds Danny. Lovely ball in behind. And he should be scoring that if we're being honest. Goes out for a corner kick though. And he's going to send this in himself. We've scored from the most recent corner. Can we score again? Julian's there again, but this time it is cleared away. Throwing on the left-hand side here. Kolk throws it short to Danny, who plays it back to Branthwaite. And then he's going to turn back. Switches play across to Darhan, onto Urzalak, and then out to Quiroga. A lovely way to move the ball across the pitch. Bakurim drills it into the bottom corner, and that is his hat-trick. Kolk is going to come off for Bajano just because he's absolutely knackered. We think he's got a bit of a knock, actually. Avdic coming on for Kiroga. Bakurim can come off for Flores. And Correa off for... In fact, no, we're going to bring Darhan off for Stockbroke. And Rawson can come on for Danny. Avdic throws the ball long into the box. It's headed back out of the box, though. Avdic brings it down again. Julian collects it at the back. Back to Avdic, inside to Flores, who cuts in brilliantly and scores into the bottom corner. Our right wing now has 4 goals between the two of them. Flores has the ball on the edge of the box here, drills into the box. Oh, he nearly put that in the top corner, but Mustafa with a good save this time. We do have a corner kick, though. It's 5-0 already, so we are very much secure in getting back into that top 8. 5-0. Absolutely comfortable beyond doubt. Love to see it. And that means we move up to 5th in the group. Unfortunately, Juventus did pick up a win, so that's slightly less funny, although they are still in that relegation zone, so that could still be funny. We have got Manchester City in the Carabao Cup, so it's likely that our run in that ends in the next round. But we'll aim to come back somewhere towards the start of January, I think. We might even come back for that City game. We'll see how we get on. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction for the season, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.